Hello everybody, get up. I'll let you all in as soon as I get to the fishing trip. I gotta get to the fishing trip, man. Boom, got it. Hey, alright, I'm gonna send you a thingy. Yo. Really? What happened? So what happened? You can hear me, right? Can't hear me. Holy shit, that's... Nothing to say, right? Could it be that she had like a sort of anxiety attack? Jesus Christ, $400 for AER. Actually said that to my sister when she turned 19. True that. There's no issue, you just have questions. That's it. You're not going to answer exactly like you would like to answer things. Because that's what children do. I actually had that conversation with my grandfather, not my mom. That's just normal. That's what kids do. I had, like I was saying, I had that conversation with my grandfather. I can, but you can't hear me, apparently. No, I can hear you. You can't hear me. Please could. You can't hear me. Can you hear me? You can't hear me at all. Can you? Okay. But not my voice. Okay. What about... Can't hear Discord. Can't hear Discord. Okay. Well, we... Let's see. Where's my phone? Wonder if I can hear myself. I can hear you. Not sure if you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. I was telling you, that's like normal. That's normal stuff that children think about that. I used to think about that too. I had that conversation not with my mom. It was with my grandfather, and we were in a blind hunting for wolves. And I asked him, "How old are old people?" And he like, "Son, when you can't tell the difference between leather pants and your ass, that means you're old." That's pretty much how that conversation went. And I was like, okay. I will definitely keep an eye out for that to happen so I can call myself old. He asked, "You want to check mine?" And I was like, hell no. I'm not going to do that. And he's like, "It's here. It's available if you want to check." Jeez. I never did. I'm not gonna check that shit ever. All right. I mean, as far as trying to have a good conversation with kids, it's not it's not really gonna go perfect because there is no perfect way to tell your children several shit. And it's like you do the best you can, and then when we grow up, we kind of figure out by ourselves. That's basically the way. She might have had an anxiety attack. It happens. I mean, that's an irrational fear, and she's a little girl. She doesn't understand what's going on. With exacerbates the condition even more. It's not that she has a condition. It's just when it hits a kid that doesn't understand that, it's even worse. That's what I'm trying to say. It can happen in small children, but it's not like something that's permanent. It's just when you're a child, your mind and your body are still growing, so all kinds of kinks show up. Anxiety attacks could be very well a kink. Like she's growing up and she figured something out and she got scared, and now one thing led to another. It's like when you're a kid and someone tells you, look, there's going to be a point in your life that you're going to have to die. But you never explain at what point that is. So when you're a kid, your mind goes, okay, a point in time when you have to die could be from present all the way to a week from now, years from now, but it could happen at any time. So if you give that to a child, they can't deal with it mentally because they don't have the tools to deal with it mentally. They always think it's gonna happen at any moment. You don't have that thing. Okay, so eventually we will die. No, no. What we decide as a child is we're gonna die at any moment. It could happen literally. I get off that couch and a flying sardine comes through the window and it kills me. It can happen, you know, and that's very distressing for a kid. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's part of growing up. Yep, yep, that's what I'm saying. So you should be, you should be a little concerned with. Also, also remember that's part of growing up. Now, my opinion could be completely sidetracked because I'm not a parent. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it's more of an experience of seeing shit happen. That's it. You take it with a grain of salt. I am in no means expert on, not even in the same galaxy as in the facsimile of the proximity of being a parent. That's just my opinion, okay? Hmm. Wait. Did I stop being a kid? What? How? Yep, I did. I did. Sometimes it's best that you not ask. Yeah, I hear you. Hell no, I was more like... Yeah. No, it's not, but she will question things. She will always have questions until she reaches his age. Well, she's in Catholic school. She deals with the crucifixion thing. quite possible, to be fair. I was raised a Roman Catholic. I have the shrine that literally the Virgin Mary showed up to the three little shepherds. We can go visit that. Does that mean that I believe? Does that mean that I actually subscribe to everything that the Catholic Church says? Nope. I was taught to believe in it, with always question everything. She's not gonna. She's just in an age that she's very impressionable. You can't, it's just, she has to, that's just, she has to be exposed to that stuff. That's the real world. You don't do anything. You have to go through that. That's what gives you coping skills, is the ability to understand that there's wrong and you're still going forward. That's how you cope. Exactly. Hey T, what's up, man? Yep, a friend of mine from, I known T for a while. We played Monster Hunter together. He's been here for, yeah. Oh shit. Now I gotta do it again. Yeah, yeah. We used to play Monster Hunter together. God dang it. Actually, hold on. Gotta go to... Where's my guy? There he is. I gotta do this fight again. I left and it didn't get any loot. Yeah, this also gives you sand, but I'm also doing this for gear. Oh, they give you gear as well, and yeah, to make gear, and then this is the tier just below the tombstone gear. So I'm just gearing up. Because this one actually gives you very low sand. It's like 8. No, this it gives me the sand for the relic, and it gives you the items for you to trade for 760 gear. Have you started the relic quest from the beginning? Because the beginning is before this patch came up. I don't know if you already started it at all, but you have a few steps before you get where I'm at. Unless you already started and you're already gathering sand. I'm not sure where you're at the relic request. What does the quest tell? Does it tell you to gather sand or demi-atmas? Well, we might not be at the same stage, because the phantom weapons. Oh, you're logged off? Okay, not bad. How the
楽しみはこれから。会場の下僕たち、エーテルをよこしなさい。
クラウドキリング、観客のエーテルまで吸い取っているぞ。
これでみんな飲み込んであげる。
バックパターンがエーテルを解き放った。もはや独壇場だ。
Yeah, I watch anime. I watched a lot of them, actually. I'm an anime fan. I don't recognize the name. I don't recognize the name of Star Blazers.
なかなかしぶといじゃない。許しをこうなら今のうちよ。
When you say ancient, you talking about like 80s? Oh, that's cool. That checks out.
あなたはどんな声で鳴くのかしら。
ヘビー級の初戦はバックパターン。挑戦者は処刑人の餌食にされるのか。
おいでしもべたち。ショータイムよ。せいぜい泣き叫んでちょうだい。
出た。狂気が襲い来る殺戮ショーの始まりだ。
リングのシミになっちゃうわよ。
挑戦者もう後がないぞ。これは一体どうした挑戦者。避けきれなかった。
Oh, that's an interesting concept. I never seen it, I think, but I might actually.
お楽しみはこれから。会場の下僕たち、エーテルをよこしなさい。
クラウドキリング。観客のエーテルまで吸い取っているぞ。
これでみんな飲み込んであげる。
That's a cool story.
バックパターンがエージを解き放った。もはや独壇場だ。
That's very cool.
なかなかしぶといじゃない。許しを請うなら今のうちよ。
殺戮ショーの再現。無数の狂気の中、挑戦者はどうする。阿鼻教官の中、さらなる狂気が降り注ぐ。ここでダウン。さあ復活できるか。戦線復旧。
Okay. What does it tell you to do?
またもクラウドキリング。観客の皆さん、お気分は悪くないですか？
とことん痛めつけてあげるわ。
Demiatma. Yeah. So basically, you're on the first step. So what you have to do is you have to farm fates in all the 6 areas of Dawntrail. Demiatma. Yep, Geralt's on the Phantom Village. You're on the first step. No, you're not on the same step. Yeah. Okay. So what you need to do is exactly what you need to do is not do what I'm doing, because that's the step afterwards. Yes. What you need to do is get into the zones of Dawntrail, right? And farm fates there. Each fate has a chance of dropping the dead Miatma. You need 6 Demiatmas from each zone, and I think it's the total of. So that's what you have to do. You just have to go do fates until you get 6 Demiatmas of each. No, you have to use the character you want the weapon in. Or are you talking about classes? If you're talking about classes, yes, you can use any class. There is no list. Yep. So 3 pieces. That's too slow. That's still too slow. That's not effective. Fates is faster. You will have to find 33 different Demiatmas, and that's more effective if you do the fates. No, not the fates on the Occult Crescent. You have to do the fates on the Dawntrail zones. You have to go to the zones where you quested, and the fates in those zones give you the Demiatmas much quicker than the occult ones. It's much more effective to do it outside of the Occult Crescent. Okay? And you're not bound by having to go into an instance and rely on other people. You can do it solo. It's not. No. Yeah, but you can do it solo. It's just much slower than. The drops are instanced. It doesn't really matter who's faster. That's what I've been telling you. The fates on the dawn. No, they're all the same. They're all the same difficulty, and you have to do them. Yeah, you have to do them all. You have to do them all. Each of those zones will give you three demi-atmas. You need to gather 33 of those demi-atmas. So you have to farm 3 of all the zones. So you will have to farm, let me see. I'll give you an example. Let me pull. You have to, you have to farm 3 from Urupacha, 3 from Kusama Uka, 3 from Yaktel. See what I'm saying? All of those zones. 3 from Shaloni, and 3 from Heritage Found, and lastly 3 from oh shit, what's that? The last zone. What is it called? Shit, memory. Yeah, memory. So you have to do them all. Yeah. Don't worry. Living memory. That's it. Thank you. Yep, that's it. So you have to do them all. You have to get 3 atmas. It's the drop rate's probably been increased since that step is no longer the current one. So you probably won't have too much. I did this with Fates on the Outside World. I did not do it in another called Cranston. It took me 4 days to gather them all. I reckon with the drop rate increase, you're probably going to be here a couple days. If you do a few hours a day. That's it. That's it. Holy shit. Did I leave again and not get the damn... What the hell, man? I left the instance without getting the loot again. Jesus Christ. Gotta go in again. Yep, relic weapons are intended as a side project while you're waiting for the content to come in. I didn't get the loot again because I left before the rolls. Yeah, I am. I just left before the rolls ended, so I have to go in. Yeah, because I'm doing this a 3rd time. If I just hanged in and not leave before the loot gets decided, I wouldn't have to do this again. Jesus. You know, like, it's like the 2nd time I leave the instance without taking the loot. So, yeah, now I gotta do it again. Third time's the charm. Just wasted damn 30 minutes doing nothing. No, it's not their fault. It's my fault. I didn't roll. No, it's my fault. I'm the one that's leaving the instance without the rolls. It's me. It's not them. It's me. I'm the one that's messing it up. No, but I have to wait until they're all roll, and I'm not waiting. That's on me. It is. I can't, no, you're not. No, you're not getting. I'm the one that's not waiting, not them. I am the one that's messing it up. Because if I just wait until the rules are decided, I'll just don't have to do this until next week. But I've done this twice. I cannot leave the instance. No, it's... I can wait a few minutes. I don't have to leave after 30 seconds. No, that happens. That happens. It's just I'm yeah, but I'm leaving too quick. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not waiting not even 30 seconds. I'm just dropping the instance. Yeah, I did that twice in a row. It's not that they are not yeah, I'm just laughing at my lack of attention. That's what I'm saying. I need to wait for people actually to roll instead of just immediately leaving the. Yeah, I've made it twice now. It's very annoying. Third time's the charm. You can, but well, that's a little bit subjective. So the thing to consider here is time, right? So Paladin will be able to withstand more damage than a DPS. A healer doesn't do that much damage. So what you do is, and this is my advice, of course you don't have to follow it, but this is my advice. You pull out your chocobo, and if you go in tank, you put your chocobo on DPS. Okay? And then what you do is, if you want to go healer, you put your chocobo on tank, and you just go for it. Okay, when I get out of here with Groot, I'll teach you out. Give me a sec, I can't do that while I'm in combat. But I will teach you when I leave here. It shouldn't be taking that long. Okay, alright, you got it. Okay, that's it. No, you're doing great. That's it. So what you do is defender is tank, right? So which class are you gonna take to do your quest, to do your fates? Okay, so if you're going paladin, you're gonna put your chocobo on damage dealer. Okay, you're gonna put it on the you're gonna put him on attacker if you're going with the tank. But you have to decide which class you're gonna do it in, and I'm not sure which class you want to do. So you got to decide that, and then you put your chocobo opposite. Are you going to take the paladin? So you're gonna you open your chocobo menu, right? Okay. And you should have the option for the stances there. No, chocobo. Where is it? I can't do it. Do you have it? Do you see it? Then, hold up. There. Okay, hold on. Just give me a sec. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. You don't have it. It's not. It's not like that. It's not exactly like that. Hold on. It's this is a very big game. Yes, Gizzle Greens or Jizzle Greens. Yes. Just go get it. It's easier. Go to Gridania. No, you don't have to do that. You just go into Grid. That's the one. Gizzle Green. It's Gizzle Green. So you have to use that to call him. No, it's. Oh, that's the feeding thing is not really for them. That's just as.
実況はメテムでお送りしました。
Yeah, that food is just. That food is just to change the color of his feathers. It does no. That's for running. No, you don't have to do that. That's just for running. Okay, just roll. Don't leave without mass. Just roll. Don't leave the instance. Stay right here. Oh, he's not gonna die. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna die. He just gets unsummoned. All right, come on, come on. Got it. They're immortal. Chocobos are immortal. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what you do is okay. Yeah, that's right. You have to play it like you like it more. That's totally personally. Okay, so here's what we do. You go to the companion tab, and then on your Chocobo tab, you go to skills, and where it says attacker, right? Okay, so you see. Look at my stream. No, it could be in any order you want. Okay, now you're gonna pull your companion tab. Okay, now, okay, so you have on the, yes, there you go. But see where it says under command? Okay, now hold on. No tab. No tab. You just stay on the actions, and on the actions under command, that's the one. That's it. That's it. You found it. You put it on attacker stance, then you pull out the tank, and that's it. And then when you go, now if you go to skills, you have abilities for each role, right? If you're on them. If that's what you want, you should. It bears no difference in combat. It's really not necessary, but no. That's the beauty of this game. You can do whatever the hell you want. That's if you want to feed your chocobo, you should. No, you could definitely, you should totally feed him if that's what you want to do. That's what's important here is you play like you like. No, you don't play like other people like. If they want to play like, they play it on their characters. Even if it makes a difference or not, it's irrelevant to how you want to play your game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not silly, and it's not. That is too true, except for one part. It's not silly if you want to do it. Exactly. I'm not saying it's silly. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it like that. But that's very subjective. You play this game. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter if it does or doesn't. You have to ask yourself the question: do I want? Yeah, exactly. You have to make yourself the question: do I want to feed my chocobo? Do I want to feed my chocobo something before we go into combat? If the answer is yes, you should totally do it. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. If the answer is yes, by all means go for it. Don't nobody, and I mean there you go. Because nobody, absolutely nobody. Go for it. Oh, you're talking about planting him on your plot of land, right? On your house? Yeah, I used to do that. Yeah, I used to do that on. Yeah, it said the Tavnarian onions actually sell for a lot. I used to grow them so I can sell them. Sounds like a plan. It is. Okay. Correct. That's true. Yep. It does. It does. Depends on the gear, really. Depends on the gear. If that, it depends on which of those abilities are capped. You can use all three of them, but if they're capped, you can't get any more. If that makes any sense. Oh, here's a really quick way to see if you're capped or not. So when you're going to meld materia, So when you go to meld materia of a set stat, if it shows up in red, that means you're capped. No, we're still here. So for you to know if you're capped or not, you go to a materia melder with the materia you want to meld into your gear, right? And once you try to meld it, if you're capped on determination, I can't know by that. It's, you have to try and meld it to see if it's capped or not. So what you do is you go to a materia melder, or you can, no, you can't meld it yourself. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I haven't. Do you have all your crafters leveled up? Oh, you have all your crafters leveled up, do you? Okay, so it's capped. Okay, so you have determination. Okay, so cool. So you go to the materia melder and you take the... Okay, so it's best if you do it with the materia melder. Oh, that's... Oh, it's... Okay, so I can't really know if you're capped or not, because the cap depends on the gear that you have, and I really can't memorize. Oh. Oh, that's one hell of a delay. Whatever I say right now, you can only hear it like a minute later. Okay, now once you get there, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna melt. You're gonna have to take the material with you, and if you want to meld, for instance, crit rate, right? You're just gonna take you're just gonna ask him to meld crit rate on your gear, right? So no, what I'm asking you is if you have open materia slots to put them in there, And if it's at red, it means it's capped. You can't get any more of that stat. So that's... Oh, your gear has all of the materia attached? Is that it? So go ahead and try to meld materia on your open slots with the stats that you want. If it's red, you can't do it anymore. If it's not red, you can add that stat to the particular piece of gear. And that's pretty much it. You just go do that, and you don't... I would go... And I will suggest crit rate. It's crit rate and direct hit, yeah. Well, that's really dependent on my gear. I usually use direct hit and crit rate on my gear. Most of my gear is melded with direct hit, critical. It's direct and critical on my gear, which is now outdated because a new patch came out. But yeah, mostly of those two stats. No, I don't. Therefore, that's usually not necessary because the gears have it a lot. Okay, go for it. Make sure that you're melding on the gear that's on the equip tab. Okay. Yeah, true. That's really cool about them. All right. That's awesome. Well, your gear needs to. That's that's what the that's what the gear is. Oh, hold on. No, I need to take a look at it. Good choice. Skill speed is skill speed determines how fast your global cooldown goes. It's usually 2.5 seconds. The more skill speed you add, the faster that little thing spins. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're going. Okay, so skill speed should be your third priority. Yeah, just go for skill speed. Wait, what's capped? Yeah, whatever is not capped. Nice. That looks like a good choice, the 24-hour per 10%. I would go with that. Nice. Oh, goodness. Mm. Nice. There is. Being behind is kind of relative, to be honest. There's people that actually don't do anything. Oh shit. I'm hearing you. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's my stream. No, you didn't do anything. It's just my no. It's my stream that it. You didn't screw up anything. No, it wasn't you. No, it really is not your fault. Some cat touched the wire, and no, you don't have the power for that. It wasn't you. I don't know if you can hear me, but it wasn't you. You didn't crash my stream. You can't crash my stream. Don't worry about it. It wasn't you. It was just one of my cats just touched the wire, and if it gets unplugged and plugged back in, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. These cats are driving me crazy. I can't even focus. Okay. 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 Attempt number 2. Oh, I'm not aggravated. It's just desperate part of life. No, they're fine. They're fine. It's not that they're very playful, and sometimes they go against they bump stuff. That's just life. I don't really get aggravated at all because being aggravated doesn't do anything for anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know. Here we go. Fixed. Demi-Atmas. Special tomatoes. That's better than Demi-Atmas actually. Special tomatoes are actually better than Demi-Atmas. I agree with this. Let's go. You can still hear me, right? Oh my goodness. Fucking right into his hand. God dang it, motherfucker. No. Let's go with special tomatoes. I think it's better than Demi-Atmas. Special tomato farming. That's what we're doing. Oh shit. Okay, cool. All right. Now that you're on your way, I am going to bed. Need to go get some shut eye because tomorrow I have like a lot of stuff to do. I got you can. Don't worry, you'll be kicking butt. No, you don't have to go that far. The cap level, the cap for gear, that's mostly for ultimates and savages. The overworld content is actually done really easy. All right, I'm going to bed. You got one? It's all good. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to. Oh, there's your gear. Let me look at it. Okay. You got that relic weapon going on. 740. Oh, you already have some pieces of the current gear. That's fine. you have to be at the highest rank possible, right? Okay, it's best that I type it because the delay is killing me. I don't know. Sometimes I'm talking about something and you haven't heard it yet. So hold on. I'm going to type everything that you need to know on the Discord server, okay? So that way you can go back and consult it even if I'm not here. It will help you. So, about the farm. You have to complete the fates with the highest ranking, which means you have to have gold on those fates. Okay? Secondly, the demi-atmas are not 100%. You are. That is completely achievable. That is, the fates are made to be soloed. Secondly, the demi-atmas are not 100% drop rate. So, for example, if you for example you can do 20 fates and only have 3 drops, okay? Or you can do 3 fates and have 3 drops. Drop rate varies. There you go. Grats. So that means you need 2 more. You need 2 more before moving on to the next zone. Moving on to the next zone. There you go. Awesome. Once you get all 16, I think, you just have to turn it in. But you already nailed the farming. Keep at it. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know. And you do 3 atmas, and then you move on to the next area until you get all 6 areas with 3 atmas each, or 3 special tomatoes. You're gonna need 3 times 6, that's 15. They are in your inventory. They will form stacks of 3. Will form stacks of 3. Stacks in your inventory. They'll just drop in your inventory and you... What you need to know is you're gonna have 6 stacks of 3. when you're done. 6 different stacks of demi-atmos of special tomatoes. I mean, to get ready, you got rid of mine. But basically, you see how your materia stacks together, the same thing, right? The materia stacks together. So you look at your inventory and you got a stack of 4 of battle dense materia, and that's basically how it works with the demi-atma. You're gonna look at your inventory and it's gonna show you stacks of demi-atmas. So every time you got a stack of 3, yep, that's it. That's pretty much it. When you get a stack of 3, you move on to the new area, and so on and so forth, and that's it. That's how you keep count. Okay, that's all you need to know. And with that, I am going to bed. You might, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna have like a super busy day. I have like barber, and I need to go to the gym, and then I need to take care of a hard drive I have here that's broken, see if I can recover the data. So I'm going to be running a lot of errands. I'm not sure when I get back. Okay, but here you go. That's it. Best of luck. You're probably going to be done by the time I wake up, because the drop rate's probably a lot better.